Cancers really want their life to change. They want adventure. I think you're thinking that some guy or some woman's going to bring it to you. That's part of where you were wrong. It's never going to be through a person again, I don't think. Those times are over. I'm not saying you won't have happiness through a person. I'm just saying it's not your greatest times. The universe wants Cancer to get out there in the world and to make their mark. And, we like you in a lot of places. So your lifestyle and your change of a lifestyle has to be just outside the box of what you have lived. There's no question about that. And if your heart lights up and you love it, that's great. If it's something you've done before and you want it back, unlikely. We're all changing. So you'll have to reincarnate in another lifetime where you can try that again, but that opportunity is over, whatever that was. So the full moon in Gemini is, your idea or your vision of who you are in this life or who you are with God, or your vision of or idea of who you are in this lifetime, something about that idea is flawed. You are emotionally attached to some idea that God's going to save you in the last hour, or someone's going to come swooping in on a horse and sweep you off your feet, or I don't know, you got some sort of fantasy. You're telling yourself that everything's going to be okay because of this idea. And Jupiter says, no, you have no idea. None of us have any idea. That's the thing. Gemini is kind of down right now. So the point is that this full moon is you going, you got to let go of this, who you think you are in the context of the universe, and be open to what that might be, and focus on a quality life right here, right now, something you can't deny, something you have to live or not live. I mean, everyone knows whether it was a good meal or not, or whatever, right? So Mercury direct says, hey, you've got to love your body. You've got to love living in the moment. You've got to believe in who you are in the moment. For Cancers, it's all about get down to the moment, get focused on the moment. And your moment's Sag anyways, which is kind of blurry and dreamy. And so God's not even asking you to have a sharp moment. They just want you in it, okay? So getting your mind in the moment, getting in your body, being mindful with yourself, that's how you go forward with Mercury. And the Mars retrograde in Leo is ultimately that you are either building yourself up or you're tearing yourself down. And so if you are encouraging yourself, giving yourself credit, taking credit, accepting credit, enjoying your success for a moment, looking back and saying, look what I did, which is taking credit for your work, do that instead of criticizing yourself for not doing the work or not being there or not doing enough. Your ego has got to be encouraging, not discouraging. Otherwise, none of this is going to change.
It's Sirius Joy, Joy, Joy.